Thank you very much. That we'll do in a moment from now. And at this point in time, it's my wondrous duty to welcome all of you to this occasion. And if you just permit me half a second, I'll just fetch up the papers from there. Mr. T.K.A Nair, the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister, Mrs. Malvika Rai, Chairperson IILM, Professor Bhattacharya, the Governing Board and Academic Council member of IILM Graduate School of Management, respected parents, fellow academicians, and my dear graduating students. On behalf of the entire IILM fraternity, I extend my heartiest welcome to all of you on the 14th graduation ceremony of IILM Graduate School of Management. Professor Sujit Basu, our Director General and former Vice Chancellor, Vishwa Bharati University, could not join us this afternoon as he suffered a stroke and is now recuperating post-surgery. I do know that I'm a poor substitute to someone of the eminence of Professor Basu, but I do hope that all of you would be gracious enough to bear me out for the next 5 minutes performing his duties in his absence. My job here is very simple yet onerous. As first part of my job, let me introduce you to the eminent chief guest this evening, Mr. T.K.A Nair, who is an individual who actually does not need any introduction. A 1963 batch IS officer of the Punjab cadre, he is since 2004 the Principal Secretary to the Prime Minister of India, Dr. Manmohan Singh. The Principal Secretary's position is one of the most important in the government after the Prime Minister. It involves running our country on a day-to-day basis. Mr. Nair has performed this role responsibly, ably, and without any controversy for more than 5 years, which is a lot of credit to him. In his 47 years of being in public service, Mr. Nair has served the country in various capacities as Chairman Public Enterprises Selection Board, Managing Director of Punjab State Industrial Development Corporation, Principal Secretary and Chief Secretary to the Punjab State Government. In his distinguished and unblemished career, he has worked with governments of Punjab and Kerala and of course Government of India. He is also associated with several non-governmental and charitable organizations including Lend India. He is also a member of the Board of Governors of Center for Research in Rural and Industrial Development, Chandigarh, and the Indian Institute of Management, Kozhikode, N. Bharati Vidya Bhavan, etc. Recently, the media has anointed him with the ex officio position among the top 10 most influential people in India. I request you all to please put your hands together once again in welcoming him this afternoon. Ladies and gentlemen, let me take you through the Institute and what we have been doing and what we propose to do in times to come. The PGDM program rather, because it has been rechristened as DM, in the last couple of years, we have tried to focus our energies towards developing a clear research approach to our program. The areas that received our attention and have seen significant improvement are curriculum development, faculty engagement, industry integration, student involvement in learning outside the class, and international experience. The curriculum today is matched with the best schools in India and across the world. It is also updated regularly with the feedback from the industry. A proactive advisory board and governing council that meets 4 times a year to review our program structure, course content, and delivery gives us continuous feedback on what we are doing and how we can improve upon the processes. Today, we are fully integrated with CAT institutes and are working towards making this program a fully residential one by the year 2011 with on-campus housing facility for 600 students, both boys and girls. We are also conducting 2 international conferences, one in November with Asian Institute of Technology, Bangkok on information technology, and other, which is second in the second conference which we are conducting. We did it last year also with in association with UNCTAD on international business. As a professional institution, we have always tried to be pioneers. We propose to not only maintain this value proposition of ours, but also use it to enable and empower youth in India. Towards this end, ILM has entered into MOUs with IGNU to take our programs to the remote corner of the country at a fee that is not more than rupees 1,000 per year. These mass-based education programs will be offered making extensive integration of internet, harnessing information and communication technology, and to provide open courseware as envisaged by Dr. Sam Pitroda, Chairman of the Knowledge Commission. In a recent speech, in his own words, generational changes are required in India. It's time to take education to the masses and not to ourselves. How information technology would be utilized for the masses will be critical for the next 20 years. And we are inspired by these statements of Dr. Pitroda, and we are trying to ensure that we be able to do what he suggests. We are confident that with the support of our faculty, students, and under the able guidance of our academic and governing councils, we would be able to actualize our plans. Finally, my dear graduating students, our entire life is a matter of making the right choices. The choice between running after the ephemeral pleasures or seeking eternal peace. We live in a society that extols the virtues of cleverness at the cost of another virtue called wisdom. Please do remember, cleverness provides only short-term gains, but on long term, only wisdom can provide sustainable growth and peace. When you enter the real world, some of you have already done so, and the world of work, you would be called upon many a times to choose between being clever or being wise. I hope that you, at such moments, will make the right choice and decide to be wise and use your wisdom to empower people and set them free. Rather than choose to be clever and use your cleverness to deprive them of the power that they have, thereby trying to control them. Friends, you have been given the best of education and have learned the art and the science of exercising wisdom. Hope you put it into best of practice in future. Go, my friends, to reclaim your place under the sun, for your destiny beckons. Go with our best wishes and benedictions. Go and spread the bounties of wisdom and beauty of peace. Thank you very much.